Well, hi everybody. Welcome to day 1 of our 3-day challenge. I am so excited to have you join us. So first, I have a couple of questions for you that I want you to answer. And as you're hopping on here, I want you to just drop in your answers. And I also want you to feel free to put any questions that you have in the comments below. I want to hear your questions because I want to support you. So first, I'm really happy you're here, especially if you are finding that you have low energy, you're feeling fatigued, and you're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't always this tired. So maybe you're feeling fatigued. Maybe you're feeling anxious. Maybe you used to be a really calm woman, but now just the simplest things make you feel anxious, or you just kind of get set off. And you used to not be like that. And you're like, what happened to the calm woman I used to be? Or maybe you feel overwhelmed. Maybe you're tired, but yet you're wired. Or maybe you just don't feel like yourself. If any of this sounds like you, just say yes and put me in the comments below. So you're feeling anxious, maybe you're tired and wired, maybe you have excess weight around your middle, maybe you used to be a super calm woman, but now you're not. Just go ahead and drop that in the comments below. Or maybe even this. Maybe you wake up kind of energetic in the morning, but yet by 1 or 2, you just crash. And you think, I need another cup of coffee just to make it through. And maybe you're just trying to keep going. I want you to know that you are not alone, that you are not crazy, and you are in the exact place that you're supposed to be. So today we're going to kick off this 3-day challenge with something a little different. Often we overlook how much stress, one, affects us, and how it isn't just spiritual and it's not just emotional, it is also physical. So I'm going to leave you with a practical step that you can begin applying today. So first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Amber Swift. I have been married to my husband, Mark, for 25 years. We have 5 children. Now I have a daughter-in-law, and I'm a grandma. We have been in full-time ministry our entire marriage. And my story of health goes back a long time, but I'm going to tell you about a specific incident when I was 39. All of a sudden, I hit 39, and I wasn't sleeping through the night. I was waking up every single night at 3 a.m. I was eating a perfect paleo diet, but I was feeling miserable. My cycles had stopped. I had developed 7 cavities in my teeth. My body was in chronic stress. You see, I didn't need another how-to, or a quick fix. What I really needed was a root solution. And so that's what I'm going to be giving you every single day, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 days. I want you to have one step that you can begin applying to ensure that you have energy, that your stress levels are low, and balancing and functioning the way that God intended them to. Because I want you to feel like yourself again so that you can thrive in the life that God has gifted you with. So I needed root cause. Okay, so let's break this down. Stress, it can be very, very physical. How many of you would say on a scale of 0 to 5, I want you to drop in the comments your stress levels. 0 being nothing, I feel totally calm all the time. 5 being I feel crazy. So put it in the comments below. So when you are living in this constant state of hustle, this constant state of fight or flight, your body begins to show some physical symptoms. Maybe even on the outside, you might look like a really calm person, a really calm woman, but your body is constantly running. It's like it's running from a bear all the time. So here are some signs, some symptoms that your body is in fight or flight. Maybe your digestion has slowed down. You feel bloated after your meals. Maybe your sleep is fragmented. You don't go to sleep and then wake up in the morning and feel completely relaxed and refreshed. Maybe your hormones are all over the place. You're having hot flashes, you're having headaches, you are not sleeping through the night. None of that is normal. PMS is not normal. We were taught that it was, but it isn't. Maybe weight is beginning to creep up and you're gaining it right around your middle. That's not normal. It's not something we should just say, I'm 35 and above, so that's something that I'm just gonna have to live with. Maybe you find yourself craving sugar all the time or caffeine. That's a sign your body is screaming for fuel. How about what else? Let's see, brain fog. Maybe you walk into a room and you forget why you're there. That's not normal. None of this is normal, and this is not something that we should just come to expect as an age thing. So all of these are signs to you, to me, they're symptoms that your body is in fight or flight. God created this for emergencies, not to live in chronic stress. This is when our body begins to break down, which is what was happening to me, right? The development of 7 cavities after never having a cavity, all of that, these were signs that my body was in chronic stress. Are you dealing with any of those? Put it in the comments below and let me know which one. So here's another thing. So your body might be in fight or flight. There's also something beautiful, the gut-brain connection that God created. Our brain and our gut are in constant communication, and when that breaks down, we begin to have some of those symptoms. So what are some things that might cause that to break down is maybe you had a lot of rounds of antibiotics. Let me be honest with you. Just one round of antibiotics can completely destroy your gut lining. So if you've even had one round of antibiotics, your gut is struggling and it needs some attention. Mold, food toxins, stress. Stress causes our gut to break down. It also, or processed foods, all the packaged foods that are in the center of our grocery stores everywhere, all of these things cause that beautiful communication between the brain and the gut to kind of break down in something which is called leaky gut, right? It's not just a buzzword, it's a reality. When your gut is leaking, it isn't in that clear communication, and it causes all these other symptoms that aren't normal, but we have come to think of as normal, correct? Yeah, I know I did. So this communication, when it is broken down between the gut and the brain, it then causes your stress to increase, your anxiety to increase. If you find yourself feeling more stressed and anxious than ever before, it's a sign, it's a symptom to you and me that our gut needs more attention. And here's the thing, you're not broken. Your body can heal. God created your body to heal. Think about it. If you have a scratch on your arm, you don't have to sit there and be like, heal, 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 unless there's something wrong, right? It beautifully scabs over. But when there is something off in our gut health, then our body begins to have all these symptoms and we need to be paying attention. So there's signals to you. So I want to share with you one of my favorite Bible verses that really, really helps in times of high anxiety, right? So we want to reduce our stress. We want to heal our gut. These are all helping with the high anxiety, the high stress feelings that you are experiencing. And here's a verse, Isaiah 26:3. Look it up, write it down. It says, "You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you." I love that verse. It's a good reminder from our spiritual health to keep our mind set on the Lord. So from a spiritual standpoint, we need to keep our mind set on the Lord. From a gut health standpoint, we need to heal our gut. And then that is going to help reduce or even eliminate the high stress, the high anxiety that you are struggling with. So I actually had one of my clients come to me. She's a pastor's wife, and she was on anti-anxiety meds, antidepressants, and she would tell you she was eating Gas X like candy. If you want to hear her story, go to my podcast. It's Everyday Health for a Christian Woman. And it's Kirsten's story. So go listen to it. But here's the thing. When we healed her gut, she weaned off, with the help of her doctor, her anti-anxiety meds, her antidepressants, and she was no longer eating Gas X like candy. So let's work on healing our gut. You want to reduce that anxiety, reduce that stress. You have to heal your gut. So I promise that each day you're going to leave with one action step. So I'm actually going to give you 3, but one will only take you 60 seconds, right? I love quick hacks for my health because life can be really busy. With 5 kids, my life can be kind of busy. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to take 60 seconds to calm your nervous system down. And this is how you're going to do it. You're going to be thinking on Isaiah 26:3, that verse that I just gave you. And I want you to do this breathing pattern. It's inhale for 3, hold it for 4, and exhale for 5. Why? When you exhale longer than you inhale, it brings your body out of fight or flight. True story. I was standing in the hallway a couple years ago with one of my sons, who was at the time 18, and he was being extremely disrespectful. And I did this. I practiced what I preach, and I was able to just calm my nervous system down so that I then in turn could be a good mom, right? And I could handle it well and not be in fight or flight. I could stay in my thinking mind and remain calm and make a wise decision and speak in wisdom instead of in my fight or flight mode. When we are in fight or flight, we actually come out of our thinking mind. We go into reactive. And that's what I want. I want for you to stay in your thinking mind and come out of reactive. So you're going to do it like this. You're going to take a deep breath in for 3, hold it for 4, and exhale for 5. And you're going to do that for 60 seconds today. This is going to calm your nervous system down, take you out of fight or flight, and put you into rest, digest, and healing. So only 60 seconds. So I want you to try it today, and then in the comments, come back to this video and just say, I did it, okay? All right, so I have 2 other things that you can do that will take a little longer than 60 seconds. 1, go outside and walk barefoot in the grass for about 5 to 10 minutes. This just helps you with grounding. And think about it. God made the grass. God made you. He made the dirt. And every element that's in the dirt is in your body. And so going outside and just walking around and breathing fresh air for 5 to 10 minutes will calm your body down, calm your nervous system down, and take you out of fight or flight and put you into the rest, digest, and heal. And that's what I want. I want that for you. Here's another one. This is actually one of my favorites. Take an Epsom salt bath. So put 2 cups of Epsom salt into your bath. And bonus, put 5 to 7 drops of a high quality lavender essential oil. Lavender has over 100 different uses and benefits for your body. It's one I always recommend all my clients keep on hand. So put that into your bath and soak for about 45 minutes and then go to bed. The reason this works so well is because it's magnesium. This is an essential mineral that most of us are lacking because our soils are depleted from magnesium, right? So try that. So there's 3 things that you can try today. Let me know in the comments which one you are going to try, which one you do try. All of these are going to help calm your body down, take your stress levels down, your anxiety levels down, put you into rest and digest and heal. So here's something else that a lot of us don't think about. When we think about our high stress levels, our high anxiety levels, is how closely linked they are tied to our gut health. And so that's why when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling fatigued, maybe you feel bloated a lot and just not like yourself, it is so important to get to the root of why, figuring out why. And so I want to share with you your very own Heather's story. So Heather came to me. I saw that she shared this a little bit, but Heather came to me and we worked together. I had the amazing privilege of working with Heather for 6 months. And this is what she wrote. And I love this. She said, I no longer need a daily nap, which allows me to be fully present in my business. I sleep better at night with no melatonin, and I wake up before my alarm each day. And that is what I think is so important, especially when you're running your own business. I run my own business. We need to have the energy to be present in the business that God has given to us to run, right? So that we can be a good steward of this. Or maybe you don't even run your own business. Maybe you are a mom. Maybe you work. Whatever it is that is your calling in life, I want to see you feeling like yourself, feeling your best, having energy, having a calm and peaceful mind and heart, not feeling bloated or foggy in your thinking. All of these things are so important in order to be extremely present in your life. So for 2 more days, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to walk you through some very practical tips that you can do each day that will help to balance out your hormones, reduce your anxiety and stress, give you the energy that you need so that you can be fully present in the life that God has gifted you with. If you are struggling with knowing how to eat or what to make, I also am offering to your group a 21-day meal plan plus a kitchen clean out. This will help you cut out the guesswork with what to eat. This is grocery lists and prep guides designed to help you get into that rest and digest and heal and calm your blood sugar levels down, nourish your hormones, nourish your body. And it's $49. I'll put the link there. It's just for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for joining me in this 3-day challenge. If you have not signed up, sign up because you'll get this video into your email inbox plus your action step directly delivered to your inbox each and every day. And join us tomorrow. Set your timer for tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because you will leave with 1 action step every single day to increase your energy, reduce your anxiety and stress, help you to get to a weight that is healthy for you so that you can feel like yourself again. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I want to remind you that health is a journey, but it is a journey worth taking. I will see you tomorrow.